Welcome to class. In this particular section of the video, we are going to define what a chart of account is and what a chart of account can be used for and why we need chart of account. Now, this is very, very important because before you start operating any accounting system, you must know the flow of information in that organization, especially regarding to the accounting processes. So that is why the chart of account is very, very important. Even though QuickBooks imported chart of account for us, there are sometimes we may need to edit some of the chart of account to suit the names or to match the names we use in our own organization. So that is what we're going to look at. We're going to look at what a chart of account really is and what comprises the component of the chart of account, which account we are going to assign all those things to. So we see, what is a chart of account? A chart of accounts, or COA, is a financial organizational tool that provides an index of every account in an accounting system. It is a list of all the financial accounts included in the financial statement of a company, categorized into 5 main types. That's, we have the asset, we have the liability, we have the equity, we have the revenue, and we have the expenses. These are the 5 main elements of accounting, and whatever chart of account you are going to create should fall in line. It's either going to be an asset, it's either asset, liability, or equity, or revenue and expenses. Either way, this chart of account must fall in place in these categories. So each account on the chart of account has a unique name, brief descriptions, and identification code, that is number, making it easier to record transactions and organize financial information. So that is it about the chart of account. So we are going to go straight into QuickBooks and see how we can create, edit, and delete chart of accounts that we don't want. So if you open your QuickBooks, this is what you're going to see. So the first thing you see is, by the right here, you see where you're seeing under the company, you see QuickBooks, you see chart of accounts. You can either click from here. If you click from here, you see all the charts of account, but you can see that our chart of account here appears without number. Well, we're still going to come to that. Let me now close this one back. You can either click the chart of account from here, or you come to your menu bar here where you're seeing accountant. Click on your accountant, click chart of accounts. It's still going to give you the same thing. Another way you can do that is coming to your company. When you come to your company like this, go down, you see the same chart of account. So these are organized in places where you can find it easier. So you can use a shortcut key, which is Ctrl-A, to get your chart of account. So that is what we are seeing here. So you can either use the accountant menu, or you use the company menu, or you just simply click on the under the company where you're seeing chart of account. Another way you can find it, yes, accountant. If you click accountant on the left hand side, you can also scroll down and look for chart of account. Okay, it's not here, but basically the three main places I've shown you, which is this and the accountant menu and company menu. These are the places where you can find your chart of account. These are places where you can find your chart of account. So let's click chart of account. Now, if you look at this chart of account, you realize that the chart of accounts are created without numbers, without code. This is very, very important because sometimes in an organization, mostly what we deal with is code numbers. We deal with code numbers. It's not because we like numbers, because when you use code to identify a thing, it's easier for you to find that thing than when you use name. So the code we are going to assign to this are very, very important as well. So those code are the things we are going to, whenever you call up the account, you just enter the code, it will come out. But let's say this is Zenith Bank, or this is PalmPay, this is Zenith Bank, and I want to call up, there are other accounts that may bear this PalmPay, may bear all this, but we don't want maybe an external body to know what we are talking about, especially when we are in a conference. So we can just kind of call the account and use the code, communicate with our staff. The staff in question knows exactly what we're talking about. Or codes, you can use codes in places where the names there are similarities in names of a transaction you're doing, so you can just use code name to identify them. So in order to do that, what we're going to do, first of all, to apply this code, what we're going to do is to go to our edit. When it comes to your edit, you come to your preferences, click preferences. Once you click on preferences, you see on the menu that just displayed, and the menu that display preferences, you click on accounting. If you click on accounting, you see this place where you're seeing under the account, you say use account numbers. Now you now click on you now check the box. Once you check the box, you now see the account. Now show lowest sub account only. You can just leave this one like that. So once you click on it, you click OK. Automatically it will apply the account numbers here. So you can see, because this account, we created this account by ourselves. That is why we did not assign account number to read. That is why we did not see. But these are the account QuickBooks. They are codes QuickBooks created for us automatically, because these are the accounts we imported. Now the next thing we're going to do is, okay, let's assign code to this. So that is where editing account comes in. So once you click on select the account you want to edit. When you select the account you want to edit, but before you assign any account number to anything, you must know where the heading where the transaction falls in. So because this is an asset, these two are asset, they are what we call current asset, right? So when I select the account you want to edit, click on the account you're seeing, the black button you're seeing under the account here, click edit account. So if you come to this place, you see the account number. So let's say the assets, let me verify something again. The asset, under the asset here we have our current asset here doesn't have a code number, but it doesn't have a code number, so we can just establish our own code number. So you can see this is an asset. Okay, this is an asset. Our asset code number stops at 117,000. So we can just create our own. We can say this one should be, since this is a current asset, this should be 18. This should be 18,000. Right, this is a bank account. You can put the description here. This is the account number. Okay, you did not see how I got to this, but remember the explainer video. On the explainer video, I was trying to explain to you that while I was recording, I didn't know that my screen was not capturing, so I did all these things on the background and I didn't know that it was capturing. So that was when I created the Zenith Bank and the PalmPay account you were seeing there. So that was how I got this account. It's not as if they were automatically imported. I created them myself. So that is why you did not see in the video, because the video the screen was not recorded. But I did an explainer video anyway. In our milestone project, we are going to do these things again. All right, so don't bother yourself. So once you put the account code, now see what happened. Now, because this is a bank account, it will not automatically move under this place, because it's considered a separate kind of account. That's how QuickBooks does that. So here I'll also do something like this, or maybe I'll create one code. I'll create one code for all my banks. So I'll just change this. You can click on it and right click also and you edit. Once you click on it, I'll change this. I'll say 2. Then I'll create a main bank account heading. So I'll just come to this place again, click new. This now I'm adding a new bank account. I'm adding a new chart of account. So I'll just come and say bank, because it's a bank account. So what I want to do now is to create a new chart of account, or to create a new account. So I want to create a bank account. Now that bank account will be the heading for our banks, or our bank details. It will carry the head number, which is 18,000. So that is what that one will do. So what I did is, you come to your accounts here, or you right click anywhere in the chart of account and click new. Once you click new, select the type of account you want. We need a bank account. You can see create one for each cash account, such as petty cash, checking, savings, money market. All this, you have options to select more. So we can just click continue. We selected bank and we say continue. So this is what we have. So here now I'll type the code, which is 18. Now this is going to be banks. This is bank account. So that's our heading. You can now leave it. So once you do that, what we're going to do under this account, now we have sub accounts. So that's what we're going to do later. So under this account now we have sub account. So when you're done with this, you can just click save and close. And you can see, because it's a bank feed, banking account we are setting up, this is what we're going to do. We just ignore this one. Now if you come here, right click on this Zenith Bank, that's the account that has this code. If you right click on it, you now edit the account, you put it under the banking, put it as a sub account under banking, under bank accounts. When you do that, you now save and close. You can see that automatically it will be indented under the bank accounts. So this one too, we assign a code number to it. Remember that Zenith Bank is 18100. This is 18200. This one will be 18100 then. So once you do that, you put it as a sub account under the banks too. Once you do that, and you save it. So you can see that our bank are organized in order now. Under the bank accounts, we have the PalmPay and we have the Zenith. So this is how to organize your chart of account. So you can see these are all the accounts we need. Now look at the inventory. Look at the inventory account. This is the same thing that happened. It was created that time I was recording, but I don't know that the screen was not recording anything. So that was why we have that. You didn't see me when I entered these items, but I can still show you how to do it in the next video, because this is just how to create a chart of account and how to edit. Now let's say there's a chart of account you don't want actually here and you want to delete it. So what you need to do is just right click on any of them. Let's say I don't need this, I'll just right click on it, or I'll click on it and click on this account, then I'll see the same option, but right click on it is faster and click delete. So you can only delete a transaction that doesn't have any a chart of account that doesn't have any transaction in it. If there's any transaction in that chart of account, it will not be deleted. Now let's say we want to delete this account. So if you right click on it, as you can see, they say problem, QuickBooks cannot delete this account because it has a balance, or it is used in at least one transaction. So that means QuickBooks cannot delete this transaction for you because it's active. What you can do to this transaction, to this account, is to make it inactive. That means you cannot use it again, or QuickBooks will just hide it from your view, right? So that is how to delete, that is how to add chart of accounts, how to edit, and how to delete chart of account. So how to add chart of account, you just click on the account on the bottom here, or you right click anywhere in the chart of account, click new, then you select the type of account you want to create, either income, expense, fixed assets, current asset, loan, or equity. So all these things, you just select the account you need and you create. Then how to edit a chart of account, just click on the account you want to edit, right click, give you the options to edit the name of the chart of account or edit the code of the chart of account. How to delete, you right click on it and you now delete, click on delete, it will now delete the account you want to delete. So that is it on how to create a chart of account. And in the next video we are going to be looking at how to set up our tax, how to set up our sales tax. So that's what we're going to be looking at in the next video. Please see you in the next video. Thank you.